What's up, everybody? It's Derkie. ODW motherfucking B, baby. Smoking his cowboy coat. One and only ODWB. Remember that. You can't leave home without it, you know what I mean? You ain't talking about this. What it do, what it do, what it do. Who's all high on mushrooms? I'm gonna hold that other shirt up that I'm gonna sell. It was made at the Coal Festival also. There it is. Yeah, I found this one also. Boone County, West by God, Virginia. The mating calls on this one. And the star right there represents Boone County, not Charleston, by the way. Charleston would be about right here. This is Boone County, right under it. But yeah, that's the one. We might rifle out or randomizer out right there. That would be it. Starting the bid. Let's start the bid at $15. Did I hear $15? Did I hear 15 with the autograph? 15 autographed? Did I hear 15? Anybody? One once, one twice, sold it back to Derkie. You know what I'm saying? Going once, going twice, guess what? I still want it. See what I mean? That's sentimental value. You know what I mean? That's the shit that people should want. The shit that we wear on our backs. You see what I'm saying? I thought about throwing up a booth and stuff, but where I walk around so much, Kayla, Lutz, nah. I can just sell shirts off the internet, let my friend take care of it off his website. You see what I'm saying? Why would somebody have to come to the Coal Festival? Yeah, you can beat me and get it, sure, but if you want a meet and greet, just inbox me. I have people come here and pay me for those, tours, everything. I've actually had that, I've actually went to a few Halloween parties I've been paid for, shows at Bar Charlotte, Johnny and June's, a few, man, you know what I mean? I've done a lot of radio broadcasting, radio stations throughout my career, a lot of shit, man. It's been fun, what can I say? It's been a hell of a ride, though. And I'd do it all over again. Let's start from 2009 right on again. No, I said that shirt right there was made at the Coal Festival, and the people that make them no longer, you know what I mean? I think one of them passed away, and I will always cherish the shirts that I had made by that woman because she always knew, you know what I mean, exactly what I wanted. Like when I explained this to her, she did it exactly how I fucking wanted it. And I told her the collars, the fade into it, everything. You know what I mean? She sat there, and as soon as I seen her making it, I was like, that's perfect right there. Of course, they got this already stamped on it. You know what I mean? Outlawyers rise up, baby. That's right. See, I love the Outlaw Nation, but I've always followed Outlawyer Nation. And that's been for years, I think. The ODWB, the one and bucket only. You know what I mean? The old dirty white boy Derkie. That's my concept. The ODWB is everything that I brought into this life. Nobody knew nothing about that but that old ODB, old dirty bastard, you know what I mean? But no, I was like ODWB, baby. I used to listen to him a lot and shit, that's where part of the concept came from was old dirty bastard. You know, I was like, I'm an old dirty fucking white boy. And that's just stuck with me ever since then, you know what I mean? I'm gonna start selling the shirts that say it. ODWB. It'll say O, old. Not O, old, old, with the E. That's what a lot of people don't concept about that. I spell OLEDIRTY, white boy. And I'm gonna have it say it down the shirts like that, you know what I mean? So people understand the concept of what I'm saying. It's old, dirty white boy, not old. Nah, my mom probably won't even pull in to watch the fireworks, bro. This shit is, to her, she's been to every one way before us, buddy. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And like in New Breed song, he says, I'm a dirty fucking white boy. You don't fuck with an old dirty white boy. I was like, oh yeah, baby, throw it out there. You know what I mean? He's like, you gotta fuck boys. Fuck you, boy. That's why I ain't nothing but a fuck boy. Because you're fucking with toys and fucking with little boys. You gotta understand you're fucking with a fuck boy. That song, he kills that shit. You know? And a lot of women don't understand that. They don't understand they're pinpointing one thing and one thing only. And once they get that, that's it. Let's see if they stick around. Let's see if they stay by your side. Let's see if they, you know what I mean? It takes a punk to make one, but us men raise them. That's a fucking motto that I live by right there. That's my motto I've always lived by. You know, I got some friends around here. I know who's real and who's not. Nah, man, I got plenty of room. It'll just be me going. I could sit there and smoke weed at the Coal Festival and they can't touch me, buddy. This year, when they smell my pocket and they tell me to open my pockets, I don't have to flip the cigarette towards me so we don't see the buds and shit in it, the pack. Last year, that's what happened. It was like, you're good. All I did was like, dude, I got a cigarette pack, that's it. And a couple cigs left and flipped the top open, held my hand over it. It was like, you're good. The fucking weed was right there in front of me the whole time in the cellophane on the front of the cigarette pack. Stuffed down in front of it. There's so much in it, you couldn't even read Marlboro on the fucking pack. I had my thumb over it, you know what I mean? Yeah, Lance, but, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to pull no women, brother. You know what I mean? There's only one woman in this world that has my attention right now. One. Only one. You know what I mean? And right now, you know what I mean? I don't... Communication's key, bro. You know what I mean? We ain't communicated a lot for the past few days, but she's been really busy, too. But there's only one person that matters to me in this world. And that's exactly right. Motherfuckers couldn't find goddamn boots in a motherfucking Cabela's. Feel me? Couldn't find a fucking fishing lure in Cabela's, for that matter. Feel me? Bunch of dumb motherfucking rookies. Fucker. Dude, I don't leave till afternoon. Till the sun goes down. I ain't walking around down there getting fucking burned alive. What sense would that make? You know? And Lance, there's nobody in this world knows who I speak to for a reason. You know what reason, buddy? You know what I mean? They will attack her in every way possible. You know, she's done prepared for that, but I told her I don't want it to happen. Because she's like me, she'll tell you like the fuck it is. Yeah, about 6. That's right. I ain't going down there and stay all fucking day. I make my appearance, do what I need to do, and then it'll last, you know what I mean? Mike Mullinex, when I locked up with you in Chestnut Ridge, bro, is that you? If that's you, I'm about to trip the fuck out. If I was locked up in Chestnut Ridge Hospital with you, you know what I mean? You'd be like, what's up there? Remember, I said Houdini, Hootenanny. You called him Hootenanny. I about fucking rolled. Are you that dude? Mullinex is the only name I ever remembered by that name. And it was Mike I was locked up with. Mike Mullinex in Chestnut fucking Ridge Hospital for 19 months, man. I spent 19 months, brother. It is. Oh my fucking god, dude. Now this is a reunion right here. Where you live at now, homie? I ain't seen this motherfucker, you know what I mean? Fuck yeah, dude. I growed up and made something out of myself. I told everybody I'd go famous, didn't I, Mike? Didn't I tell everybody I'd be in the spotlight? Remember that? I said if I don't, I went on to play semi-pro football. This motherfucker right here tell you what a baller I am. Nobody could touch me up there, could they, Mike? Nobody. Nobody could touch me, and they hated it. You know what I mean? Dude, collaborate with your boy. We spent a lot of time together, bro. We spent a lot. See there? I ain't never been locked up, guys, in my life. Remember? This motherfucker, you in Charleston? I'm in Boone. I put it on the map. I told you, motherfucker. I had Jesco came up there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, we had fucking good times. We had good fucking times with no drugs, nothing. We in a rehab, and we made it what it was. I fucking embezzled the most cigarettes that place had ever seen. I passed the most tests that they have ever seen because it wasn't me, you, and old fucking boy that snitched us out for the cigarettes. Remember? I put him on the dangling duo with me. That motherfucker snitched me out, man. Yeah, we definitely got to link up, bro. I ain't seen you. Damn, I talk about you all the time, bro. I talk about all y'all all the time. You know Daniel's still kicking, right? Daniel in Seattle. D-Man is. Well, you know what I mean? I knew, you know what I mean? I was like, Mike, straight up, man. You used to live in Morgantown, didn't you? I think you was living in Morgantown when you got locked up, or Putnam County, something like that. Maybe it was fucking what's his name. Yeah, I got more in a podcast. Mike knows, you know what I mean? I told him I was going to be in a movie and shit, bro. I'm sure Mike knows everything about me, Lance. Me and this boy spent a lot of time together. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You forgot about Daniel? Nah, man. You know, remember Harper, everybody? I'm linked up with all of them still, man. Yeah, I ain't forgot none of you guys. How the fuck did you remember me? Over all them guys. That's cause I fucking stood out. You know what I mean? Morgantown, my home, I remember you fucking was like, fuck it, I'm blasting out of here. You blasted out and came back. When you got buzzed out and came back, I was like, shit, I wish I could do that. You remember I kept telling him, I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here anyway. I'll sleep all day. I'll piss in chairs, whatever the fuck I want to do because my lawyer told me to come here. You were still in there when I got out. Remember they didn't even want them at graduation or nothing? Because I just beat the system. I made it my bitch. Dude's still a registered gun owner, registered voter, the whole nine, brother. Would you think that out of me? Chris Rader? Fuck yeah. I remember Rader. You know Goldsmith, right? Chris Goldsmith, CJ? He on here, dude. He's in Charleston. He lives in Charleston. CJ does. You gotta remember Goldsmith, man. The one, the heavy metal dude, you know what I mean? From Weston. This is like a reunion of me, guys. You don't understand, man. This is one of my boys right here, man. We did time together. And when you do time together, you become brothers. You know what I mean? It's just a different thing. My sister got killed, man, right after I got out 4 days later. The one that would come and see me all the time. Yeah. The real pretty one you guys always hit on and shit. Yeah, she got killed, buddy. I carry her with me every day of my life, but I got out and she got killed 4 days later. Remember, it was my birthday. I got out 3 days after my birthday, and then she got killed 4 days later, man. It was fucking, oh my God. And it wasn't, she was pregnant. She was on no drugs, bro. It was just, it's something that changed my life. I've never been the same since that fucking September 14th of that year, man. You know? Yeah, I was gonna say CJ went from that little gangster attitude to redneck, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? We turned him redneck. It was either, you know how we rolled it up in there, man. If you don't bend your bills, you're not from the hills and shit, man. You know how we was. Woodpeckers. You know what's up. That's what they called us. Them boys are woodpeckers. Yeah, we is. But yeah, I lost her, man. And you know that was where I was moving to, everything. You remember that? I ended up having a son with that girl. You know what I mean? And that was the joy of my life. He looks just like me, bro. Just like me. I ended up having a little boy with my, you know what I mean, fiance. Remember, I had to tell him it was my fucking cousin to get her in to see me. I beat the shit out of that sister. That's my old lady sitting right on my fucking lap, boy. You see what I mean? Remember what I told old dude, black dude? He about fucked our visitations up. I ain't gonna repeat nothing I said on here to him, but yeah, I pissed him the fuck off. Keep talking about that fucking shit, you know what I mean? Nah, he wasn't in Supermax with me, you know what I mean? I was in Supermax before I got up to them, you know what I mean? We was in a lockdown, rehabilitation center, a rehab, you know what I mean? You had to complete it with 6 to 9 month program. I was in there for 19 motherfucking months. I'm sure Mike spent more time than 9 months too. Those bitches up in there. Kelly tried to get me put in foster homes and shit. My fucking judge rolled her, bro. Remember, I didn't come back for my stuff. I gave it to Harper and everybody. Because he was Matt Harper. Because he was just coming in. You know what I mean? I was like, Harper, y'all take my shit, man. You know, Harper ended up stealing my fucking chain and shit. The one I bought at the Morgantown Mall. When I went out with my sister. Remember that? That was the baddest fucking chain ever, dude, wasn't it? And then I found it 10 years later, the motherfucker delivering pizza. It's on his neck. See, 14 months. Until your county lets you out, you know what I mean? That place was a fucking bitch, you know what I mean? A bitch. Josh Cassidy, I like that Cassidy. They called me Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid. But they call me my brother in Salem. That's the Supermax. I'll have 10 boys, all right, come in here and tell you. My brother did 10 years in the penitentiary. My cousin did 9 to 12, something like that. Then my other cousin, 17. The worst place you'll ever go is the juvenile Supermax of Salem, West Virginia. That's why they closed that bitch down for a reason. That place was fucking crucial vicious. These kids had nothing to lose. Joe saved my life, bro. Remember the appendix? Remember I about fucking died, bro? He knows. I sat there and cried, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know Joe, the Italian boy. My brother put the fucking Italian flag on his back. Remember, I already knew him before he got there. He was down with my brother in the mountain school before he got up to us. Remember? And he was down in the short hall. What's up, London? Mad love going over to the fucking London. Mad love. I was just watching my boy Tom Hardy. I'll be watching my boy Tom Hardy again tonight. Yeah, I know, man. We went through some crazy shit, didn't we, bro? You know what I'm saying? We went through some crazy fucking shit. I was down to Supermax total almost 4 years total, man. That bitch was a bitch, man. And then, actually, this boy right here, I was begging for them to save my life, dude. Begging them to save my life, man. And Joe fucking said, this kid's dying, bro. He fucking went there and said, you come in here now, he's fucking dying, man. He's white as a ghost. You know what I mean? You fed him fucking Alexa. My brother did the same thing in Salem. I about died there and they just gave me antibiotics and shit. Nah, I just stopped it for a little bit. But when I got up to where they was, it hit me again. And my appendix actually ruptured, man. Actually, this boy here, I was screaming to the top of my lungs, man. Oh, I'll never forget that, bro. I'll never forget that. And they're trying to make me start the program over again because they give me morphine at the goddamn hospital, bro. Thank God where we was built into Ruby Memorial Hospital. I wouldn't have lived. That's what that doctor told me. My system was so septic. They said my appendix had ruptured hours ago. I knew they did. I told you. Remember, Mike? I was like, I'm not missing my pass for shit. I had a 6-hour pass. Remember that? First time with my girl. Dude, I remember having sex with with my appendix, taking my old lady virginity. I mean, going out. I was not missing that, by God. About making good love. I got your legs spread all over the bed. I'm gonna wear it like this. Yeah, baby, I'm getting ready to come in there. Hold on, just give Daddy a second. I got something just hit me there. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucking original gangster, baby. You know me, Mike. You know what I mean? Motherfucking snitches don't go to jail, bro. I got my timepiece on my back and everything. I learned more about drugs than I ever learned in Chestnut Ridge Hospital than I learned anywhere, bro. You know that? Did you not? You know? I don't know if you followed my channels or anything, Mike. You know what I mean? We definitely got a link, bro. We got a link. Fucking, you're in Kanawha County where I was born. I'm 30 fucking minutes away, you know? We definitely got hooked up, though. I got my medical marijuana card. I be blazing. That's why I be blazing on live feeds and shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Remember my Uncle Jesco came up there and put on a show for everybody? That was fucking epic, was it not? I told everybody, I said, I'm gonna motherfucking be famous, motherfuckers. I told everybody that before I left there, and they was like, oh, you talking that shit, bitch. Okay, if I don't make it playing ball, motherfucker, I will make it playing. I still play guitar. Remember how me and CJ was always in the day room, always picking some shit. He wanted to play that heavy metal shit. Oh, Mr. Lenny. Nuh-uh, for real? That motherfucker hates my guts, bro. You know why he hates my guts. I fucking beat him and everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not famous, bro. I don't claim famous. I claim public spotlight. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna send you a message in Messenger, dog. We got a link of it. It's been too many moons, man. I couldn't believe that when I read Molinex. Remember, I said Houdini. You said, "What the fuck did you say, Hootenanny?" And I'll never forget when you said that. Everybody in the fucking place rolled. You said, "Who the fuck's Hootenanny?" I said, motherfucker, that's Houdini. I remember that shit like it yesterday, man. You said, Dark, who the fuck Hootenanny? I said, what the fuck? You said Hootenanny. I said, nah, bro, I said Houdini. You didn't hear what I said at first. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Mama King probably for like 5 years after I left there, man. Lost touch with her. Lost it, they changed the number to the place and shit, of course. But fucking, remember that Chris dude, man? I always try to remember a few of them's name. What was that Phil motherfucker's name, remember? They had to bring Morgantown police up in that bitch on me with guns. Remember that shit? I said, the first one comes in getting a motherfucking head beat off. I said, come on up in this bitch. Come on. Not one of them would come up in that bitch, remember? They started talking shit to me, knew and exactly in my file. That's why they asked you that shit. What word sets you off, this. Yeah, called me a bastard. He knew exactly how to get me out of that fucking room up one. Leg sweep me and fucking choke me down. The old fucking started choking me with the guillotine. I fucking never forget. I said, wham, boy. You know what I mean? Then they all jumped on me, Morgantown police and shit. They had to bring the police in a rehab on my ass, bro. You ask this boy right here. The code red. I said, don't give a fuck. It's about to be code black in this motherfucker. I said, you got code yellow, green, purple, red, but black is about to happen, motherfuckers. I said, I'm going fucking Boone County crazy on y'all. They had nets on my ass and everything. Striped me down, fucking shot me up with some shit, made me crazier than I was. Tried to put me in this goddamn room. It was fucking all cement, so I wouldn't bounce. I said, I ain't bouncing off no fucking walls. I'm gonna sit here and cuss you all night motherfucking long. That's what I did. Ask Mike. No, I said, there ain't nobody on the unit gonna sleep tonight, motherfuckers. They done trying to sedate me and they can't do it. Then finally I said, after they paid me about $5, they come in there and she said, this is a Klonopin, Derkie. Calm down. I was like, come on. Get me out of there before I kill everybody. You motherfuckers, you got me ready to kill. Hey, you can ask Mike, man. I would fucking, you know what I mean? I was getting ready to ask Charlie, man. That's the coolest one I ever liked, man. It came from Preston County. The little short dude, funny man. Is that who you're talking about? Dude, don't we all miss growing up? Wonton. Remember that shit? Did you go on the pass with us in the Bowden Cave, man? That was fun as fuck. You know, what's going on here, Dot from Parker, you hater? No, that's Robert. You know what I mean? Robert. You know what I mean? No, Chris was his name. Chris, staff member, his name's Chris. Charlie. You talking about my old counselor at like the Kinks? What was his name? Is that him? Yeah, Charlie. Kelly and Charlie, right? Is that who you're talking about? That, like that. Fuck, Shelly. That was the name. Kelly, I mean, excuse me. I didn't mean to say Kelly. Kelly and, what was his name? No, it wasn't. It wasn't what you just said. It wasn't Charlie. It was Kelly and something, the other counselor. Dude, I can't remember their names. It's been 20 years. Yeah, Charlie is the dude that took us to the Bowden Cave and made me do the dangling duo, then walk across the fucking thing. And I owned them all like a bitch. Did I not, bro? Did I not? Yeah, pretty sure I did. Remember when we had to play ball against that one team? Nah, that was a mud brawl. We was clotheslining the fuck out of them, bro. I had 4 interceptions in that motherfucker. And right there, that boy will tell you he had to go to University High School. We was all equipped at our school was University High School, but we had to stay in a separate building and shit. These people don't even know, bro. We played ball on Mountaineer Field. Yeah, the Mud Bowl game. Yeah, that one. The football game that just stands out more than any. Remember that shit? The RTC, the other unit one. Oh, man. I fucking went ballistic. Remember Dustin? What the fuck was his last name? That fucking shit-talking linky motherfucker from Clarksburg. Dustin, you know what I mean? He could fucking throw a ball worth shit. I'll never forget that. I always had a quarterback. I did it all. You can ask Mike. I fucking brought us back, you know what I mean? 4 interceptions for touchdowns. Yeah, I remember TJ. Yes, like Ozzy. My mom called him Ozzy. Did my mom ever miss one outing, bro? Everybody loved me there, guys, because my mom was there every fucking weekend or every other weekend with buckets full of KFC and everything. You know what I mean? And we're looking out our window at West Virginia Field. So I think I'm pretty good where I'm at. You know what I mean? I don't think I want to go back to the Supermax. They threatened me with Salem one time. I said, you know what I mean? My peeps supported me through that 100%, dude. I've learned more in my life there than I learned anywhere, buddy. I say that all the time. People's like, how'd you become so smart, dude? I went through some hell to be smart like this. You know, I got the street smarts and the fucking book smart. But Mr. Lenny hated me because you know why. Remember I picked the door and we went there and pissed in his fucking shit. Yeah, I handed you the SIGs off because he ratted me out, the motherfucker from Beckley. That's what I'm talking about, the one more to cast, remember? Was killer at basketball. You know what I mean? He get mad because I beat him in that game and shit. Yeah. God, I can think of his name sometimes. You know what I mean? Fuck. Yeah, he ratted me out and I had him in my pants leg, remember? I took him out of the carton. I said, Mike, get these, man. Get these. They're ratting on me. You know what I mean? Because he was leaving that day, remember? And I was leaving like a week later. He said, Greg or something was the motherfucker's name. He said, I only did it because I know you're leaving in a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? He was from Beckley, fucking long hair, half beard motherfucker. You remember what I'm talking about? He snitched on us, dude. Remember? He got us both fucked right there. Because he took our outings, everything. You know what I mean? Me and you had motherfucking basic. We went back to basic. We didn't give a fuck. We was rebellious, just like I am now. Wild ain't the word, bro. Ask this boy. I fucking made a cigarette lighter out of a motherfucking paper clip and the motherfucking voltage coming out of the wall. I was the king of making pee-pee, son. These bitches bought them from me. Mike bought my pee-pee, son. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's just so we don't give a fuck to tell what we really lived through, man. Mike, I like to bring you onto my podcast. You see what I'm saying? See how he just said this is the kind of content I like to tune in for. Yeah, because they hear the stories that we did, you know. They want to hear the stories that led up to where we was and why, you know what I mean? Like I told you guys, this ain't my first shot at recovery by far. You can ask this boy here. I was clean for 2 years before I even got to fucking see the streets. You see what I mean? I was clean, you know what I mean? And then that happened to my sister. I just fucking rebelled and wanted to know what every drug in the world felt like. I just wanted to numb the pain away of not having to think about it no more. You know what I mean? It killed her and 2 of my best friends and the baby she was pregnant with, Mike. You know what I mean? It killed them all, bro. You know what I mean? It's something that fucked with me ever since. I said, fuck yeah, I was the king of selling BVs. I said, Mike even bought BVs off my motherfucking ass. I was a FeFe maker, son. Fake pussy, FeFe, whatever the fuck you want to call it. When you down in the hole, your ass will make anything to make a hole. You feel me? Son, you think I'm scared to fucking own it? Mm-mm. You turn me on, you turn me fucking loose, just like my uncle says, you know. You know, if you push me away, you're just turning me on. Don't you show up, baby, in that little pink dome and don't think you're taking Derkie home. Tune in for the biggest, roundest, juiciest Derkie jerky on OnlyFans.com. Suck me. Where the fuck does this shit come from? Yeah, that's what I said, bro. I said I'm sure he bought a few off of me. But I'm sure Mike, you know what I mean? Me and Mike was cool, you know what I mean? He was down with my motherfucking, there's only a few of us stuck together, bro, you know what I mean? And then you had your own little crowds over there. There's like 3 crowds of us, you know, that spent time together in that unit. And we had this like 200-foot hallway, you know what I mean? We had our rooms going down and, you know, lockers at the end, showers and shit built in our rooms. And from where I come from, it's paradise. Sleeping on steel and shit, you know what I mean? It was paradise to me, you know, that's why I didn't give a fuck. You can ask Mike. I slept the first 3 months I was there. They'd come in and be like, you're getting this, you're knocked down from this. Knocked down from what? Missing a fucking AA meeting? You know what I mean? They get fucking pissed. You know what I mean? I'd be like, motherfucker, my name, ask Mike if I didn't say this. My name's Derek. My drug of choice is Listerine. That's all I got to say. I said I've been straining Listerine this motherfucking rehab for 3 months trying to make 1 shot of whiskey. Motherfuckers. I said, that's like straining. I said, yeah, through white bread. Don't you know how to make fucking homebrew jailhouse whiskey? You know what I mean? Done told him myself. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, buddy. You know what I mean? That became my really close friend. That's why he said we definitely got to link up. You know what I mean? We always told each other we're going to do something with our lives. You know what I mean? We're not going to let this happen. I can imagine all the friends that we just spoke about right there. That's even can breathe right now. You know what I mean? That's so sad. Because, you know what I mean, they was on a road. It was unreal at that time. That last kid they brought in there right after I got out, man. You know what I mean? He was the worst heroin addict I've probably ever seen in my life. I don't know how Mike dealt with that shit when I left. You know what I mean? This dude was fucking screaming and shit. You know what I mean? Like, screaming. And it was just fucking sad, man. Okay, Mike. If you can still hear me, buddy, I got it. Somebody fucking reported him and restricted his account because of something he said in here. Yeah, some people, man. I swear. He give me a cell number. You can't restrict that, motherfuckers. But if he's restricted, then if I can do anything about it, I'll unrestrict it. That's what I'm saying, buddy. Most of them's gone, man. Yeah, exactly. They fall. You know, our motto was always, if you're down in a hole and somebody's throwing a shovel of dirt on your back, you're going to sit there and let them motherfuckers cover you. You're going to shake it off and take a step up. I believe I've shook it off and took a step up for many fucking years. That's what I got to say about that. And now I'm on my way, one day at a time. One day at a time. This one girl was like, "You looked awful again the other day." I'm pretty sure that I played back-to-back fucking ball games at 6 o'clock in the morning. Sweat pouring down me. You can't even see my crosses on my face. There's so much sweat. You know what I mean? Either playing ball or you're doing drugs. I was playing fucking ball. By the way, I'm going to post some more of those videos up here for you guys, so y'all can see my fucking, I pray to God she got my snow cone catch. My snow cone catch was epic. Everybody there was like, that was fucking ESPN shit, for real. It was. If somebody could have got that out to ESPN, they probably would have aired it the way I did it. That's why they put me on first. I was in left field at first, you know what I mean, where I usually play. As soon as they took me out of there, everybody knew where to put the ball. Motherfucker can't catch a ball on first base, and you can't catch a pop-up. Oh my, 3 pop-ups landing, you know what I mean? I can't, no wonder, I scored every fucking point against the hardest team we played, and then I scored 3 of the fucking other 2. Yeah. 3 out of the other 4 in the other game. You know what I mean? That's 6 RBI, and 1, no, I got to run myself. Then it was a RBIs, you know what I mean? I fucking thought for sure I had that home run, and then fucking, it just got up there and died. I should have arched it more. If I would have swung a second faster, the ball would have left the park for sure. Because I put too much R in, I should have put more. You know, I'm used to hitting a baseball. Once I figured that softball out, the third hit, it landed right in front of the fucking. I knew they wasn't gonna catch it. There was a big chance I was moving. I still got a triple out of it. You know what I mean? Because the way they looked at it, they turned like this and was trying to catch it coming over their head like that. You see what I mean? I knew right then it wasn't leaving the park then because they did that. I was like, they ain't catching that motherfucker. That's the worst way to catch a fly. You need to be like this, waiting for it to jump for it if it goes over. You see what I mean? No, it landed right where I thought it would, right on the warning track, and bouncing up into the fence. Back off. I was like, motherfucker. But I was still, you know what I mean? Because I stopped and paused and looked to make sure the catch didn't happen. And then that's when I turned the Jets on again. I can't wait till y'all see that one. You know what I mean? That would have completed my cycle. The cycle is the hardest thing to get in baseball, man. As a hitter, that means you get a single, double, triple, and a home run in one game. All 4 at bats. And I just fucking missed it. Just missed it, man. This one bat, I'll never forget this. I pointed, every time I went, I pointed exactly where I was going to hit the ball. But the last time, I tried to, you know what I mean, try to pull a smooth one. And fucking, it went where I wanted it to, of course, because I noticed this fucking shortstop was short, and I watched her jump for 2 balls already and miss them. You know what I mean? I knew, well, if I can get this ball at least 8, 9 feet up over her head and throw through there, I'm getting hit. That was the single. But fucking, the one, man, if I would have got the bat one more time, I smashed that one because I was trying to put a line drive in to bat in 2 runs and let me at least get a double to win it. I had the game tied on my hit and everything on the last fucking hit, and I'll never forget this shit. This was awful. Then my buddy fell down running the home. It would have tied the team that won, ended up winning. You know what I mean? We would have beat them out and been that killed me right there. He has a bad knee though. You know what I mean? That's the first thing he went after his knee. He was like, Derkie, I told you. Every time he was playing shortstop too. Me and him got the most outs, everything together. It's me and Corey. I could tell he played ball before like I did, you know. And everybody else just talked a lot of shit like they played ball before. No. And then when I got in, these people, I'm walking out, and they all start congratulating me. Like, dude, you're one of the best ball players I've ever seen. I was like, we're playing under pitch softball, guys. Y'all ain't seen me play ball. That's the first concept I started to think. Try to pitch that motherfucker by me and shit. You know what I mean? That ball would have been on the highway setting that one I hit. You know what I mean? And with of course, metal or wooden bat, it would have been on the mountainside. Because they have been put up on the highway, but they have where they're at. It's where we had the Boone County Fair. You can look that up and you see the fields I played on. They're not small. You know what I mean? They're softball size regulation and shit. But to me, it wasn't a challenge really. To me, looks like a fucking little league field. I'm used to it. It's 200 and some feet. I was sitting there, I asked him, it was like 225, something like that. I was like, really? I said, that's half of what I'm used to hitting home runs out of, right? I'm used to hitting a ball 400 fucking feet, man. 396 easy. See what I'm saying? Up here, our field's 396 at left. And then center is 410, something like that. And over here, you got 3 something. That's what I'm used to hitting a fucking ball out of, you know what I mean? And I told him, I said, have you ever hit a softball 400 something feet? It was like, no. I was like, that's super hard to do, motherfuckers. I play golf a lot, hitting a fucking ball with a baseball bat, is nothing to me. Everybody's like, damn, I love your stance, I love your pose. Yeah, the night before, remember? I said, I bat like Griffey, watch my elbow. Keep your shit lush like that right there. You'll see my elbow, me twisting that bat, moving my hips. That's all about timing of the ball coming when I want to step and just rip. This one dude was like, dude, you got a beautiful swing. I was like, don't say that shit to me, man. That made me feel weird. Beautiful. Dude, coming out of a guy's mouth, I was like, that sounds kind of weird, though. And he started laughing. It was all fun. I had an amazing time. I didn't go there to win, you know what I mean? I wanted to win, of course. But also, when I got there and seen some of the people was there, you know what I mean? It was just a fun time. No drugs, nothing but a big cookout. 2 days of great baseball tournaments. But I played my ass off. I showed up. That's all that matters. But I'm going to get off here right now, and I'm going to post them videos up. I actually want you guys to see them. I'm going to post it up. This will be, it'll say this is the single, double, triple, and almost home run. You know what I mean? And I pray she got that fucking catch, which I doubt it. You know what I mean? Because it happened so fast, and I doubt it. He grabbed it from center, shortstop, beamed it to me, and he fell. When he beamed it to me, it pulled me almost off base, but my tiptoes were still on the base. I reached out and grabbed that motherfucker. All of them said, he can't get that, it's too far. And I just, bam! I went, this snow cone tastes good, don't it? Damn, you can catch. I pray that one's on there because every time you can hear it's Derkie. And then on this one video, you gotta watch him. Watch number 7. This one can play. Yes, I can. You can hear me talk shit too. Right before I go to the bat. And I look at that I said, y'all ready again? And I looked at the dugout and said that. Then I'll point every time. Watch me when I go to the plate. If you gonna talk shit to me, I'm gonna talk it back. Feel me? But yeah, check them out. I'm about to load them up. Y'all have a good night, guys. Peace, pot. Don't abuse your pills. Oh, fucking D.